Updating our top story now. New information on those two convicted murderers on the run for 3 weeks. New York Governor Andrew Cuomo talked about escaped prisoners Richard Matt and David Sweat's original plan.
The plan was to head to Mexico, which would have been aided by Joyce Mitchell's vehicle. They would kill Mitchell's husband and then get in the car and drive to Mexico.
The governor made those comments in an interview with the Capitol Press Room. David Sweat was apprehended yesterday. The governor says Sweat is starting to relay information to police about their plan. Joining me now is Larry Lawton. He's an ex-con turned motivational speaker. He's also the author of the book Gangster Redemption. And we have been talking to Larry a lot over the last 3 weeks as the trail for these two has run hot and cold. And now we have Matt dead and Sweat in custody. So what do you make of these new details, Larry, from the governor about the inmate's original escape plan to get to Mexico?
That doesn't surprise me. What's surprising me is they're saying that he's going to be talking, and I don't know how much he's going to be talking once he either lawyers up or someone gets hold of him, because there's no benefit for him to talk, Thomas.
So no benefit for him to talk. I mean, it sounds like he had a pretty good relationship with prison guards, had it pretty easy on the inside. So if he doesn't talk now to try to make it better for himself, what do you think life is going to be like for David Sweat when he's sent back to prison?
Well, you know, Thomas, I think if he talks, it'll be worse, because he'd be talking against guards and what the guards did to help them, and or the little things they did. What this really opened up a can of worms, Thomas, this whole entire thing, is what really goes on in prisons. And what goes on in prisons is not good, and we already know that, you know, the guards aren't right, from my case to other cases, that the whole system is broke. And I think this is going to open up a can of worms of what really goes on in prison, and I think it's going to be interesting.
Do you think, I mean, obviously, two people can keep a secret as long as one of them is dead. So with Matt being dead, does Sweat just pin everything on him and then, as you say, not expose more of the behind-the-scenes corruption that could have gone on the inside with that escape plan for ratting out other people?
Well, Thomas, what you're saying is right, that people used to put tattoos on their neck. 3 can keep a secret if 2 are dead. So what I think that is correct. Now, when you're talking about what he can do, I don't know if he's in the cognitive thinking state right now just to put it all on Richard Matt, but I think he's going to realize that, you know, everything that's gone on and all the little benefits, whether it's extra milk, working with the guards, it's a very close relationship between guard and inmate in prison. And I think he's going to lose that, and he'll lose all credibility with inmates as well.
What a dramatic end, as he was 1 mile from the Canadian border and shot down. Ex-con turned motivational speaker Larry Lawton. Larry, great to have you on, as always. Thank you, sir.
All right, glad to be here, Thomas.